Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll talk about how work is going so far and how I reward myself for a job well done. Over the last 4 weeks, I've been working my ass off at work, starting my days at 5 AM and already running around work by 6:30 AM, not finishing until about 5:30 PM to about 7 PM. Not to mention that after work, I go straight to the gym for at least an hour and a half to 2 hours to do some Olympic weightlifting. So why exactly do I have to start my days early? Well, apart from reading a few articles about how the most successful CEOs in the world start their days before the crack of dawn, I also had to for a project I was working on, which is basically a process improvement project specific to our organization. The project's aims are to identify specific problems and find ways to eliminate them or improve them. It was a huge undertaking since it was the first time it was done in our site, but that also means that the rewards are great, not just for the company but for my individual career. For the company, the main rewards are improved workflow, cost reduction, scrap and defect reduction, a more ergonomic environment, and more cash flow as a result. For me, since the project was high profile, all the senior leaders were closely monitoring it, which means that I could either sink or swim in front of them. Luckily for me, I managed to ride the wave smoothly.
Get pitted, so pitted.
During the 4 weeks, I also presented twice in front of senior management, stakeholders, and colleagues, which were received very well. Also, other senior leaders congratulated me in person, which is great for somebody who's only been there for less than 3 months because now I know that they know who I am. So how do I handle the stress? Well, first of all, I really love my job. I enjoy waking up in the morning and going to work. I'm also someone who self-appreciates. By that I mean I celebrate my successes. One way that I do that is by rewarding myself. Over the last 4 weeks, I got myself 2 items or 2 rewards as I like to call them. One is reasonably cheap while the other is a bit more expensive. So the first item that I got is this Daniel Welington watch. It has a rose gold bezel and a black dial, which is apparently the new style. I've wanted a Daniel Welington watch for quite a while, so it wasn't an impulse buy. I was originally going for a more classic style, but after trying this one on, I had to have it. It was also cheaper than the style I originally wanted. I've been wearing this every day since I got it, and I've gotten a lot of compliments. I work in a manufacturing environment, so this is a practical choice. It's cheap enough that if I scratch or damage it, that I wouldn't cry over it. Lately, I've also noticed that I really like simple designs and the color black, which brings me to the next item that I got. So the next item that I got is the Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus. So why did I get this phone over the new iPhones? Well, first of all, I wanted a big phone. The Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus has a 6.2-inch screen compared to the iPhone 8 Plus's 5.5 inches. And if I'm not mistaken, the iPhone 10 has a screen smaller than 6 inches. It is also relatively cheaper. In terms of aesthetics, I think that the Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus looks a lot nicer. The infinity screen just does it for me because it looks so sleek and futuristic, especially in black. I also love that the fingerprint sensor is on the back because my finger reaches it just fine. It also has the face and iris sensor that the iPhone 10 has, but I don't think I'll be using it anyways, at least not for now. I also picked this over the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus because the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus kind of became irrelevant 5 minutes after announcement because of the announcement of the iPhone 10. The iPhone 10 is Apple's new flagship phone, so the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus feels like they're the lesser wanted children. Lastly, I already have an iPhone as my work phone. I know it's not the latest model, but to me the home screen and the icons look the same. Since I already spend enough time at work, I want to be able to differentiate between my work life and my personal life in some regard. While getting days off for a job well done and rewarding myself with material things are nice, nothing beats hearing the simple words thank you. At work we have the system where you can nominate people for what we call appreciation awards. Just this morning, I received an email saying that I was nominated and approved for one. It really made my day, especially since I never expected it. Thanks so much for watching this video and I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked this video, please don't forget to smash that like button and hit that subscribe button as well. I hope to see you guys soon.